This is Channel 7 Eyewitness News with Harry Martin and Sarah Wallace. Mark Stevens with sports. Veronica Johnson with the exclusive AccuWeather forecast and the Eyewitness News team. Now, Eyewitness News.
In what could be the largest rally in U.S. history, hundreds of thousands of lesbian and gays march on the nation's capital demanding equal rights for all. Good evening, I'm Harry Martin. It is a simple matter of justice. That is the rallying cry of tens of thousands of gay Americans who are in Washington, D.C. tonight. This is the way it looked over the mall as organizers hope for 1 million marchers, a crowd that would rival the huge civil rights march and anti-war rallies of the past. Andy Field has been covering the march, and he has details for us tonight.
Being gay can be deadly. Dorothy Hages lost her son Alan Schindler because someone beat him to death. Alan Schindler was in the Navy. Dorothy marched today to save a life.
I'm scared to death that he could be killed. You know, instead of asking if somebody's homosexual, why don't they ask them if they have homophobia?
The march had very few confrontations. Some people were outrageous, some went out of their way to shock, and most of the estimated few hundred thousand marchers simply demanded equal rights in the military, at work, anywhere where the Constitution guarantees equality.
But I stand with you today because the preamble to the United States Constitution begins with the words, "We the people." Discrimination cannot be tolerated under any circumstances.
Thousands of people risked professional suicide by publicly announcing their lifestyle. Bewitched television actor Dick Sargent made his announcement last fall.
People think we're demanding special rights. We're not. We're demanding the same rights as any other American citizen has.
The biggest issue was busting the decades-old ban on gays in the military. Scores of openly gay servicemen and women risked losing their jobs to demand the right to stop lying about who they are.
It took everything that I have right now to come out. I decided that I'm not going to hide it anymore. I can't.
These marches didn't change much while Presidents Reagan and Bush were in office. But the new president got the overwhelming support of gays and lesbians in the last election. And they believe he will keep his promise to change things.
I think there's a lot of hatred out in the country, and the reason that we have so many people here is to try and fight that.
Despite the party move, this was a deadly serious parade. Marchers demanding the end of sodomy laws, discrimination, absolute equal rights, and a lot more money to fight AIDS. They also want a world where everyone's just a bit more tolerant.
It just might mean it's going to be a little easier to live, a little less dangerous.
And we are live on the mall right now. I'm Andy Field reporting live from the gay march on Washington here. The crowd estimates seem to be a lot less than they had expected here. The U.S. Park Service is telling us that there were 300,000 people that marched in the mall.
Well, I'm very
they were
happy
expecting
to be
1 million, but they are still counting all the people coming in. We're live at the Capitol. I'm Andy Field, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
President Clinton is sticking by his support for gay rights, at least on paper. The president is in Boston today, but sent a letter to the demonstrators in Washington. The White House says there is no snub intended, and that while the president doesn't support every demand of the gay community, he does want to protect the rights of all.